In this video, we're going to take a look at a couple of advanced adventuring commands that you should know, especially once you start exploring outside the confines of your starting town. So I am out on Sageway West, which is actually east of Solus. And if you recall from my recall video, I almost died out this gate. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I could have done to make my travels a little bit safer. So I'm one room away right now from the room that I almost died in, and I have no indicator. You can see if I type look, I have no idea what's coming up based on what's currently displayed on my screen. Now, what you probably want to get used to doing when you're out in a new area is scanning and looking. So if I type look or L and then I just specify the direction that I'm planning on going, so in this case east, you can see right on that look that there is a bugbear, two goblins, and a hobgoblin in that room waiting. And it even mentions that they are waiting to ambush someone. So that was me previously, and they almost got me. Another command that you can do is the scan command, and that's going to scan all exits. So it looks north, east, south, west, up, down, and you can see that they showed up on that scan as well. Now, one thing to remember is if you need to be able to see in order to pick those monsters up on scan. So what you want to do is type time and see what time it is. It gets dark at, I believe, 8 o'clock p.m. It's either 8 or 9 p.m. in the game. So right now it's 3 o'clock p.m. in the game, so it's still light outside. I can still use that scan. So just something to keep in mind. So that way you don't scan, think it's safe, walk into the room, get your butt kicked. So that is scan and look. I'm actually going to run back to town, and I want to show you another command called the con command, or the consider command. In order to do that, let's actually run down to the sewers real quick. I went one too far. And let's go down here, and let's just type con worm. So now this command, I'm just going to disclaimer. It's sometimes it gives you useful information, sometimes not so much. So we are level 3. We were killing these worms at level 1, and it says here that I will probably need friends. So let's see what the whole thing says here. The consider command only gives a rough estimate of your relative strength with respect to the creature. So use at your own risk. So it even tells you itself, hey, be careful if you're trusting the con command. It's just something to keep in mind while you're out adventuring. It can help out when you're lower levels. Once you get higher levels, it doesn't matter, or it doesn't really seem to be very useful once you're in higher levels either, but just something to keep in mind. And then the other thing I want to show you is when you're grouped with somebody, how to assist. And actually, I'm going to pause the video for a second and get Foom over here to help us demonstrate this. Alright, so I got my buddy Foom with me. If I go ahead and type a group, we can see that. Let me expand this out again so we can see it all on one line here. Group again, there we go. So it displays nicely. So Foom is in our group. If we're attacking something, usually when you're in a group, you'll have somebody that's going to be the tank, somebody's the healer, somebody's the spellcasters or the support and damage dealers. So usually the tank is always kind of initiating the combat, and when the tank initiates combat, instead of having to type kill and whatever they're killing, so girl or spider or whatever it might be, you can just type in assist. And what that's going to do is a couple of things. First off, it's going to make sure that you are attacking the correct mob. So you see how there is 3 little girls in this room? If I was to type kill 2.girl and Foom was to type kill girl, seeing that I was attacking a girl, now we would be fighting 2 different girls. And it's not a big deal for these lower level mobs, but if you're fighting like guards in town, then it can become a pretty big deal pretty quickly. So you're going to want to make sure that you assist. So let me just go ahead, and I'm going to have Foom start combat, and then I'm just going to assist with Prothal, so we can just demonstrate this real quick here. So we'll kill the caretaker. And Foom's not wielding any weapons right now, so he's not going to be much use. We'll spell him down here. All I got to do is type ASS or assist, just like that, and it brings me into combat. I am now assisting Foom, and we are both attacking the same monster. So let's go ahead and spell this down real quick. I don't even know what spells I have memorized on Foom anymore. We'll just magic missile him down. There we go. He already fled out of the room. So that's what I wanted to go over in this video. Just a couple of advanced commands for when you're out adventuring. If you have any questions, drop it down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.